Hello and welcome everyone to the Gold and Silver Club end of week commodities review for the 6th of February 2015, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So today we will be reviewing the latest developments in the commodities markets. We'll be analysing the week's performance. The live session will be covering an overview of the commodities markets. We'll be looking at the top trades of the week. We'll cover live market commentary and technical analysis. And of course, we'll be answering any questions you have during today's session too. Before we get started, I'm Phil Carr, professional trader, trainer and speaker. I'm the co-founder and director of the Gold and Silver Club. I specialise in teaching people how to make money from trading the most lucrative financial markets in the world. So gold, silver, oil, natural gas, the agricultural commodities. I've trained thousands of individuals to become independent traders and successfully manage their own investment portfolio. Also responsible for the research and the development of the Gold and Silver Club trademark strategies that have a proven track record of generating returns for traders, and a regular contributor to a number of financial publications, speaking at numerous trading seminars, webinars and workshops. Joining me in running the Gold and Silver Club is Nik Kelsey, professional trader, investment analyst and speaker. Nik began his career within private wealth management in 2002 before making the transition into proprietary trading. Prior to co-founding the Gold and Silver Club, Nik spent several years coaching professional fund managers and traders internationally for some of the world's top-tier hedge funds and investment banks. Nik is responsible for commodities research and investment advisory services relating to the Gold and Silver Club proprietary trading strategies. Also regularly writes for a number of global business and financial publications, and we've appeared frequently on financial television. Okay, that's just a bit of background on the Gold and Silver Club. We'll have a look at the price of gold right now. We're currently trading at $1,264 per ounce. So we'll move over to the technicals very shortly. Before doing so, we'll cover the top trades of the week using the Gold and Silver Club signature trading strategies, which are as follows. So first of all, this time last week, we had a beautiful breakout trade opportunity on Brent crude oil. So we had a pennant formation, consolidation on oil, and a lovely breakout opportunity. The risk on that trade was 160 points for each lot traded, so $1,600 for a profit of 550 points, so $5,500 profit for each lot traded for a 3-to-1. We also had a nice trade earlier on in the week just on copper, and this was a very straightforward breakout trade. Came down to a major support zone. We took a breakout trade here. The risk on the trade 70 points, so $700 on each lot traded for 140 points, $1,400 profit for a 2-to-1. And we've also had a lovely trade on WTI crude oil, which we have just entered into yesterday. The risk on the trade 125 points, so $1,250. Risk on the trade for $3,000 of profit so far. So we're up over a 2-to-1 at the moment on this trade. Really nice breakout trade to the upside after we had a sell-off and a pullback yesterday. So those are the top trades that we've taken this week, 2 on oil and 1 on copper as well. What I'll do now, I'll just move over to the technicals and I'll talk you through the markets as we head into non-farm payroll this afternoon. Okay, so first of all, we just start off with the gold market. What you want to note on gold at the moment is that we are continuing to consolidate. We've been consolidating for the best part of a week now. You can see very clearly we have got a support zone just holding gold right now, which is sitting right, you can see it here, sitting right at $1,254 an ounce. So we've got a very clear level of support that if we were to break this level, we could get a nice sell-off over the non-farm payroll announcement today. Now, if we get a breakout to the upside, we may also get a nice rally and come back up to the upper end of these trend channels, which have been in place going back really to November here. So we do see a potential for a nice breakout this afternoon, either whether we'll get a breakout for a sell or whether we'll get a breakout to the upside for a buy here. So gold's looking very interesting. Gold does look ripe for a breakout for non-farm payroll. We are expecting a lot of volatility this afternoon on non-farm payroll, and gold can certainly be a very lucrative trading opportunity. So that's what we're seeing on gold at the moment. We've got this nice consolidation. Also, you can just draw in a pennant here where you can see as the pressure is building at the moment on gold, Here's the pennant. So we are looking for a breakout trade, see which way we're going to break out, but that gives you a nice potential trade in either direction today for the gold market. If we move over to silver, very similar situation on the other metals such as silver, platinum as well. So silver is just continuing to consolidate. Again, we're looking at a breakdown of key support here. So if we get a break of yesterday's lows, which is sitting at 1690, we could get some nice selling pressure and a breakdown lower on non-farm payroll. Whereas if we get a breakout to the upside, which is supportive for the gold market, we could see a nice little break here up above 1773, and then we'll be looking for a retest of the next key resistance here, which is going to be sitting just above. Okay, so that's what we're looking at the moment on the silver market. Very similar situation to gold as well. Platinum, you'll note, has been in a consolidation this week, but has already broken out to the upside. So on platinum, we have already had a breakout of this consolidation. You can see the pennant formation, nice little breakout on platinum. So whether this will be a leader and we'll see the other metals follow this afternoon is definitely going to be one to watch. So platinum's had a nice move already. Palladium also, we are maintaining a very strong trend channel at the moment on the palladium market, still holding on to this key zone at 793 to 793 US dollars per ounce. Struggling a little bit here at resistance on palladium at 796. You can see we bounced against that for about a week or so now. Not been able to clear that level yet, but on a firm break above that, we could really start to build in some momentum on palladium, so that's definitely one to watch as well. And copper also. Copper's had a really good week this week. We had a nice breakout from this very key level of support. We tested that level a number of times. We came down to the 2.4251 level, found support there, and we've had some good bounces to the upside here on copper. So copper is looking good here for potentially more upside if it can get just above this whole consolidation here as well at 2.6352. You can see where the price has just tended to ricochet between support and resistance. So we'll continue to monitor copper this afternoon. For me, gold and silver will definitely be on play on non-farm payroll. Oil has been great this week, so we've had a really impressive breakout towards last Friday, and over Monday and Tuesday this week we saw the oil market, crude oil, move over 19% in just 3 days, rallied over 1,000 points. We've then had a nice pullback and an opportunity to re-enter into these trades. The WTI at the moment, you can see we came down, retested a trend channel, had a nice move to the upside today. So we're looking for another rally back up to the weekly highs here at 54 US dollars per barrel. So that's what we'll be looking at next in terms of the next key resistance for oil to come up to WTI. We'll just go over and have a look at the Brent crude oil market as well. So Brent crude oil, you can see we've also had a decent breakout within the last week or so, very similar to WTI as well. Pullback that we had yesterday has offered another opportunity to get back in long on oil at a much better entry price here as well. So oil right now, the next key level you can see very clearly on the chart here, 59 is going to be the next key level for oil to break here for more upside. So if we get a breakout the 59 level, then we're likely to start really picking up some momentum to the upside here on oil. But oil's been fantastic over the last week, delivered over 1,000 points from this pennant breakout. So that's what you want to look out for today, particularly on the metals. So this same pennant formation, when the price tends to just consolidate and really starts getting tighter and tighter, as you can see here on gold, where you've got this formation, this is usually where you then get a big breakout. So gold's going to be one to watch today, and this is exactly what we saw last week on Brent crude oil on Friday when we finally broke out. We'll move over and just have a look at the grains now as well. We'll look at corn futures. So we can see corn overall has had a nice little breakout over the last few days. We're coming back up towards the upper end of the resistance channel at the moment. You can see the rotation we've had. We came all the way down to the lower trend channel. I've had a nice little retracement. So we're looking for key resistance just at the upper trend channel at the moment for corn. So we'll see whether we get that today. If we look at the wheat market, wheat also had quite a nice bounce back to the upside this week. We can see the overall price structure starting to develop a bit of a V-shaped reversal pattern here. So we'll see how wheat closes the day here. You can see very clearly this nice V-shaped reversal, which is starting to develop on wheat here. So we'll see whether we get a breakout to the upside today. And also just moving across to the soybean market. Soybean, similar move. We're seeing some bullish momentum to the upside today. We've had quite a lot of buying, particularly on Tuesday this week. We had quite a large surge. We've been selling off quite significantly. On Tuesday, we had a really nice big breakout to the upside. A lot of short covering there, and we've just seen soybeans consolidate here. And finally, the coffee market, similar situation to the other agricultural markets. We've also got support at a key zone here. We've had a bit of a lift over the last few days. We're just tending to continue to consolidate just between support and resistance at the moment on coffee. You can see this very clearly, this consolidation zone. So once we get a clean break either to the downside or to the upside, there'll be a nice, very clear trading opportunity here for coffee as well. So definitely one to keep an eye on. Now this afternoon we've got, in 2.5 hours time, we've got non-farm payroll. Non-farm payroll often very volatile, as I'm sure a lot of you know, and it does provide some really good opportunities on the metals. So I would say gold is definitely going to be in play this afternoon. You want to be ready for a trade opportunity on gold for a potential breakout to the upside or the downside from this pennant formation, and also keep an eye on silver. Very similar setup that we've got on silver too, and do also keep an eye on the oils, particularly on Brent crude oil here for a break above the key resistance zone from this week. Could really start to lend towards more upside here as well. So that's essentially what we want to keep an eye on over the non-farm payroll this afternoon. Very simply, to join the Gold and Silver Club live trading room program, where we go through all the setups, all the trading calls that we're looking to take. You can take exactly the same trades as us as well. Very simply, it's by enrollment only, and it's just at www.jointhegoldensilverclub.com. Okay, so all you need to do is complete the enrollment form, and we'll get in touch with you ASAP. So as I say, we've got the live trading room this afternoon. We're going to be trading the non-farm payroll news, and you can find out more about upcoming news which we'll be trading and our regular live trading room slots throughout the week. So very simply, enroll at www.jointhegoldensilverclub.com. Okay, superb. So I wish you all good luck for today's training. And if anybody would like to find out more about the live training room, do get in touch. We look forward to hear from you. And of course, we will see you back here same time next week for another review of the commodities markets. Okay, so take care, everyone. Have a great weekend, and we'll speak to you real soon.